All right, guys, and welcome to summer session. All right, I'm going to do this in a really brief video. I just want to go over a couple things that you guys need to know with taking this course. This is, of course, English 112, and it's an online course. It is starting Monday, May 15th, 2023. The first thing that I want to make sure that you guys are aware and understand that attendance it's not taken the same way that it's taken in a seated course. So essentially your attendance is taken every week. So I take attendance on Mondays, and you have to complete at least one assignment, okay, per week in order to be counted as attending. Okay, now I have that in bold so that way you guys know that you have to have at least one thing done every week, and it needs to be something done in that week. It's pretty much what you'll see is that all of the work that's in each week, and that's pretty much, the weeks here on the side, all the work that's in each week will close that same week. Okay, so the work for week 1, that work will close that week, so you won't be able to have access to that same work once you get to week 2. Okay, once you get to week 2, it's the same concept. Now the only difference is essentially you have access to all of the work from weeks 1 through 6 starting now. So if you want to work ahead, I definitely suggest it. Okay, and the reason why obviously is because it's an online course. It is self-paced, but it is one of those courses where you don't want to get behind. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. Right, the first thing is I want to make sure that you're going to want to make sure, first of all, that you download the syllabus, look at it, read over everything. I'm not going to go over everything in depth. I do want you to make sure that you just take a moment, read the syllabus. Some of the big pieces to look at, obviously, are looking at stuff about plagiarism, looking at my no late policy, because I do not take late work. And the reason why is because one reason with this summer course, we only have 6 weeks to cover an abundance of information, and therefore I can't take late work. I don't take late work in my 16 weeks courses either, but with my 6 weeks courses, it's impossible for me to do that because you will get behind. Okay, so you got to figure this out. You're gonna need to make sure that you go ahead and map out a plan. You will have access to everything. Again, I say from week 1 to week 6, look at all the work, look at everything, go through each week, go ahead and get a plan going and make sure that you know what you need to do to be successful in this course. Okay, so I'm going to go over a little bit of it. I'm going to do my best to try to just kind of cover a couple of the basics. Again, like I said, make sure you read the syllabus. There's the video. There is an acknowledgement of the syllabus quiz that is going to be due. So after you read over the syllabus, you're pretty much just going to click on that acknowledgement of the syllabus quiz. That's one of the, after you read the syllabus, that's the first thing you need to do. Once that's done, then you need to complete the introduction form. Okay, with that introduction form, it's just basically asking who you are, what's your name, your program of study, your career goals, your hobbies and interests, and then anything else that you want to share. Okay, you can respond to classmates. I normally say to at least 3. This time, honestly, if you guys don't respond to any classmates, it's honestly okay, because I normally have this kind of set for our longer period, and right now, because we only have 6 weeks, you may not have a lot of time to do it because we have a lot of stuff. And this is not, we haven't even gotten to week 1. This is just some pre stuff. Okay, so just kind of introduce yourself. You don't have to worry about responding. I'm going to actually take this off, so you won't have to worry about that. Okay, the next part really quickly is the announcements areas, and I'm going to kind of click on that. This is where you're going to see different things, and you guys have, I'm sure, used Moodle before, and if you haven't, hopefully, you're just kind of pay attention here. Announcements is an area that you're going to see a lot of messages from me. Okay, when I send messages, I send an announcement, I send a email, and I also send a Moodle message. I normally send it 3 different ways because I want to make sure that you are getting it 3 times. That way you cannot say you did not get whatever message I have for you. you're going to have it. You're going to have it 3 different ways. Okay. So your best bet, especially since this course is so fast paced, make sure that you have your email on your phone. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because I normally send announcements each week. I send messages. I send a lot of different stuff, especially if I see something with, something that you submitted. If I have questions, if something you submitted was incorrect, or, there's an issue with anything, right? I'm going to send you an email and try to reach out to you. Okay. So you need to be making sure that you're checking your email daily, because that's really the only way that I can, kind of communicate with you guys. Right. So please make sure you're checking your email. I know it's summer. I get that, but make sure you're checking your email daily. Okay. Let's work our way down. All right. And obviously attendance, you're not going to be able to take your own attendance. Again, I'll be taking attendance every week. And so what you'll see is on Mondays, you'll see your attendance pop up. As long as I see that you have done one of the assignments, and after I get those graded, I'll post your attendance. Okay. There's also some resources here as well. And it's just some information on how Moodle works. So you can click, and I won't click on it because it'll take me into this kind of, let's click on it anyway. Here we go. So it takes us into the learner orientation. If you've not taken the learner orientation for Moodle, you need to make sure that you get that done. I know Moodle can be a bit taxing, right? Because it's a lot to learn and to know how to do it. And I know that we've already started the course at this point. It's probably going to be difficult for you to do both. So if you haven't taken it, it may not be something you can do this time, but just keep this in mind that, this resource is here to kind of help you understand how to use Moodle, okay? And to go through. So it is here, and you can log in and you can go to Moodle Help if you need to, so they can get you in as a student, okay? All right. There's also this academic support page, and this is kind of the page that you come in when you see, and it just gets you to everything, all of the different things, and all these links you can just kind of click on, right? There's also this information on Netiquette, okay, for taking online courses. I definitely want to make sure that you guys read over that information, because it's very, very important, and it just talks about security, talks about general guidelines, talks about email etiquette, talks about message board netiquette and guidelines. So all these different things, you need to make sure that you read through all of this, because it's just important information for you to have, okay? The next 2 things are super important. This semester, we're going to do a lot of writing, okay, because this is a writing intensive course. You will absolutely, positively need Grammarly, okay? Grammarly.com is an account that is provided to you by Shaw University for free. Yes, you heard it. It's for free, okay? So all you need to do, you're going to log into your free account using your Shaw University email, okay? If you do not have access to your Grammarly account, you need to email me as soon as you watch this video so I can get you access, okay? I want to make sure that you have access as soon as possible, because your first project is due next week and you need it, okay? So make sure, again, that you go ahead and click on the link. You can try logging in and maybe see if you've already logged in before, maybe just forgot your information. But otherwise, if you know for sure, I've never logged in before and I've not used my Shaw University email to get logged in, email me, okay? The other thing is you can also get free Office 365. This is another link I'm trying to make sure that I'm providing to all my students now, okay? So you can use this link to go and get free Office 365. It's just a free resource that we found for students, so that way you guys can get free Microsoft Word, free, just all these different free Microsoft products, right? So you can have them on your computer. Now, I do know that some students kind of it gets tricky because some of you have the Shaw Chromebooks, right? So with that, you may have to go visit IT after you kind of download or log into it so that you can use it. I do know that it will allow you to use the web browser version of it, but when you get ready to try to download and use certain things, it may give you a little bit of an issue. So you may have to go to IT, it's possible, to be able to use certain functions. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right, now we're going to skip past a couple of things. So the next thing is just making sure, obviously, I'm cleaning up some things. I'm just going to be honest, okay, because I moved some things over. So you may see some things move around a little bit, but for the most part, obviously everything is here and it's ready for you guys to rock and roll, okay? And if I change anything, I will send out a message and say, hey, this was changed and this is what, you need to do now, okay? But everything is here. So we've got week 1 and then here are the links. And so all the information is here each week. Pretty much you'll see welcome to week, whatever it is. It's going to give you some information. It's going to say your assignments for the week. It's going to tell you your assignments for the week. It may have some videos. It's going to have possibly some folders with some great information inside of it. We'll click on that. So there's a lot of information in there, right? And then some links to kind of help you, okay? And these are links to help you search up some topics. And then some other information, and then just a whole bunch of different things, right? So all of this is linked to your assignments for the week. So you really will have to pay attention and be intentional about how you are researching and looking at everything in the folder, okay? Because I know it's a lot in the same folder. If you have questions about anything in the folder, you need to let me know ASAP, okay? Send me a message via email. I will be, available. I'm going to try my best to respond to email as fast as I can as soon as I see that you guys send me an email, okay? Again, all of the weeks are open, so you guys will definitely be able to go ahead and do work ahead of time. Each assignment should already be open, right? You just can't submit anything late, so that's the difference. So again, you can submit it early. You can't submit it late. All right. So we've covered that. Now you may see like some more videos from me at some point where I may talk about different things. Right now, there are a lot of videos already in the course shell, so I don't want to overcrowd it with a whole, too many videos right now. But for now, right, I want you guys to get familiar with the course shell, look at the weeks, look at the information. If you have questions, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a Zoom with everyone. If you guys are interested in that, definitely shoot me a message or an email and let me know what you guys think about that. And then I will possibly come up with a time. It'll have to probably be early in the morning in order for me to be able to do it. But if you're interested in doing that, we can definitely possibly put together a time to maybe do some type of a Zoom welcome type call just to kind of talk and see if anybody has any initial questions after you guys look at the course shell. Okay. So anyway, this is your great welcome, and I hope that everyone has a great start. This is going to be a good semester, or good mini semester kind of for this 6 weeks. I'm really excited, and welcome to this class.